Here I am with my scissors. I've got a package.
The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
This has got to be another thing that I bought off of eBay off of Facebook comic selling group. Were pretty cool. Not had any problems on there so far. Everyone on there's pretty decent. It's a UK comic selling group. Actually, JPL Flash is on there as well. I've seen him buy a couple of things on there. I picked up some old Avengers and some old Defenders should be in this package. Quite a few of them, as you can tell by the size of the box. Let's have a look. Out you come. This is quite interesting. The guy who's selling these, apparently, he's selling partly because he's his girlfriend, his partner, and a lot to do with the fact that he's actually making a film. He's trying to sort of finance making a movie, basically, a short movie. I think it's called The Ballad of Lucy Sands, who was a girl who was murdered, basically. It's a murder story. He kind of like, I think the idea is that he thinks he's worked out, I've not read it, so I'm not going to say anything really, but apparently he knows who's murdered this woman, like back in the 1800s, and he's made a film about it. I think he might have written a book about it as well, about his discovery or his faults. I'm not sure if it's counting as a proper cleared up case or whether it's just a theory. I'm not really sure, but he's making a film about it anyway at the moment. He just did a little trailer reveal the other day, so that's quite interesting. That's partly one of the reasons why he's selling his comics. He's using it to help finance making this movie, so that's cool. Means I get some comics. His girlfriend gets a bit more space around the house, or partner, rather. I think it's a girlfriend, or wife maybe, or husband. I don't know, whatever. Right. Okay, then the first thing I got in here is really bad condition actually, but I knew it was going to be in bad condition. This was like a freebie. It was like he put a lot up of Avengers, and it was like it's like whoever buys the most out of this lot gets this comic for free. So it's a very bad condition. Can't even see the number of the book. I think it might be Avengers 34, something like that. But you know, it was a free thing for buying from this guy. So I'm not going to knock that. Poor thing, such a bad state. Trouble is though, now I've got this one, I might want to buy a nice copy of it. You might be like, yeah, I like this comic. I should see how much it costs for it in a better condition. I bet it's expensive. It's a bit hard to even get out of the cover actually. It's got some sellotape on it. Poor old thing. I don't know if this is the first time the living laser's ever reared his head, but it's a nice cover anyway. 1966. Okay, it's not super old. Pretty old though. Yeah, but yeah, I've got it as a freebie for for picking up some other stuff. So let's go through the other stuff. Put this away carefully. It's poor old comic. Kind of pains me to see a comic in such a bad state of repair, but you know, such is life. They're only made out of paper, and paper is. You know, paper is pretty fragile. I think you'll agree. I don't think I'll have any. Yeah, I can't imagine anyone disagreeing with that statement. It wasn't exactly controversial, was it? Right, so a bunch of old Avengers. Not super old, but ones I don't have, and I did like the Avengers of them this time. This is a 1981, so 201, 202. Basically, he was putting them up there. There was different prices, obviously. Any keys were going expensive. I just went for the non-key ones, for the cheaper ones, like £1 each or something like that, £1.50, that kind of thing. So, picked up a few of them. That's a nice chunky one. Trouble is, there's so many books that I've got. Oh no, it's not a chunky one, it's two together. Oh dear. Alright. No bags and balls, unfortunately. The Court Martial of Yellow Jacket, okay. That's when that must be after he after he basically faked an attack, didn't he, to make himself look good. He kind of lost the plot a bit, didn't they? They made him go a bit off the mental deep end, didn't they? They made him attack. Well, punchy. I think he backhanded Wasp, didn't he? But apparently he wasn't meant to have really hit her, but somebody made a mistake in the art or something like that, and so they made it so he looked like he actually, you know, hit her properly, and then he decided to roll with it, and you know, so it's a bit sad for the character, especially if you were a fan of him. But he kind of come back round from it. He got his sanity back. He came out of prison. He kind of, oh what? I've got that one. I bought that one recently. Did I not update my list? Let's have a look. I've got a double. Messed that up, didn't I? It's so hard to keep on top of what bloody comics you've got. I thought I would have updated that, but I haven't got any other bloody doubles. I hate paying for doubles and I've already got them. It's annoying. I must have not updated one of my lists or something like that. Right, so that's all the Avengers I've got there. A nice big chunky load of Avengers, including a bloody double. Yeah, so a nice load of Avengers. And the rest of them must be, wow, there's tons of them. Defenders, including a few giant-sized Defenders annuals. These are in good nick as well. Quite expensive the annuals were, but kind of like what you'd expect for them, really. So I've got 3 nice big giant-sized Defenders annuals, and quite a lot of my, the very last issue here, very last issue, the New Defenders 152. So I've got the last issue now anyway. It's a double-sized last issue as well. It's just I've got nowhere near getting the first issue yet. I think the first issue is blooming expensive actually. I'm gonna have to look for a low grade or a True Believers. I think I looked up to see if there was a True Believers of Defenders 1. I don't think there has been yet. But you know, it's the long haul. I've made a big dent in these New Defenders and Defenders now. It's just a matter of slowly picking up the others. And this is my last buy for a while. I haven't got anything ordered at the moment. Believe me, I haven't got anything else ordered at the moment. And yeah, I'm racking up a couple of lists with a couple of people though. But I'm trying to go for like 50 books, £1 books. But even then, when I do that, because I get too many, it's still a lot of money that I should be spending. Right, here's another one of those assistant editor months. I picked one of those up with the Thing the other day. That looks like a fairly sensible, apart from the corner picture where Angel looks like a woman there in that one.
We now interrupt this video for Grey Matter, the new trivia section of my videos. Who said, "Shut up, I've got to do this. I've got to save the day right before their eyes. Don't you see? It's my only chance to redeem myself. It's the only way." Find out at the end of the video.
Lots of different. I need to go and pick up some more boards from my local comic shop. I would have gone out yesterday, but I was told by the post office that my comic boxes that I ordered were coming. So I waited all day for the comic boxes to arrive. And guess what? They didn't arrive. Thank you, post office, for wasting my day. I love you. Right. So this probably won't go up for a few days, this video. But tonight, it's a Thursday, tonight I'll be doing a live stream with Gino, I think it's Comic Head 84, and Roger, Meta Rog, and I'm doing a live stream with them, talking about some comics. It's like, what are they thinking? What did they get me on it for? What do I know? What do I know about comics? Well, other than the fact I collect a lot and read a lot, but when it comes to, I don't know, I think they've shot themselves in the foot by having me on this show somehow. But we'll see tonight. I'm nervous. I'm a bit of a nervous ninny. I'm just talking to the camera. I don't care. I say anything. I do a dance. I do a jig. Actually, I meant to do a dance and jig for Mac the other day when he sent me an AOK. I promised him a dance and a song. I forgot. Sorry, Mac. Just remember that now. Oh, sausages. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not really like when it's just me and the camera. You know, I can just waffle on for to my heart's content. But when it's like other people and they're actually listening to me, and I know they're listening to me, I'm like, ooh. I remember when I went on my only other sort of joint live stream was on the Tuesday night with the dynamic duo, the UK dynamic duo of McD and JPL. And I was like, bit nervous. And the thing is with me, when I'm talking to on my own, I don't care. I've got no. But when I know people are actually listening to me, I just start thinking to myself, I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking rubbish. No one wants to hear what I've got to say. I'm an idiot. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that tonight. We'll see. If you caught the live stream, which will probably be last Thursday now, and I came across as a complete and utter twerp, then yeah, never mind. Hopefully I wasn't too terrible. This is a strange old cover to put it in, but anyway. Yeah. If I'm on next Thursday's one, then it means that the guys weren't completely offended by my everything. But yeah, it's tonight. I need to catch up on. I need to read it. I think I might have to reread the comics that we're talking about this week. I'm not too sure what the format is. Quite what his format is meant to be exactly, but I've got some notes written down. Fingers crossed. I've not made a complete hash of the first one, and nobody's talking to me anymore. There we go. Loads of Defenders. There seem a lot more when you get them out of the box, I've got to say. When they're in the box goes, oh, it's quite a small box. I was thinking to myself, I thought I had more than that. When you get them out, it seems to be a heck of a lot more. So annoying I managed to get myself a double. That 241, that one on the Avengers, I only picked that up recently as well. So I must have picked it up and not knocked it off my list or something like that. Or maybe it hadn't turned up when I ordered this one. And but normally what I do when I've got one that I know I've put a request in for, I'll make a little circle or I highlight it on my list. I've got two lists. I've got a paper list and I've got a one of my laptops. And so I'll circle it on the paper list and I'll highlight it on the computer list. And so I've got two places I can check it in, depending on what's closest to hand, you know. And I try and make sure they're both updated, so I don't accidentally buy doubles. But obviously, I didn't do a very good job because there's a blinking double. But never mind. I'm sure someone in the community may give it away, or yeah, I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I've got a few more videos I'm planning today. I think what I'm gonna do a lot of videos today to keep my mind from worrying about making a fool of myself tonight, and generally being a, you know, complete worrywart with low self-esteem. So I've got a couple of videos. I might do a video for Tangled Web, Sam's Tangled Web. I might do JPL's video as well for his anniversary. I wasn't planning on it because I don't like trying to choose favourite artists. I'm terrible with that. That's another thing. I think I was supposed to like choose favourite artists and writers and stories for something to do with this stream we're doing tonight. And yeah, never mind. Alright. Wrecking Crew. I've actually ordered one other comic online actually. I think it's the first appearance of the Wrecking Crew, number 17. Yeah. Right, so getting into the lower numbers now. Unfortunately, so I think the lowest one I've got is number 6. And so plenty more, well, still a few more to pick up, but I've done a good old dent in it. This is number 6, not the best condition, but it's a number 6 for my collection. My girlfriend is coming over to my house for the first time in about 4 years or something. It's actually 5 years, because I normally go around her house, and I've got a hell of a lot of tidying up to do. I'm hoping these comic boxes turn up today so I can put all the comics that I've picked up recently that are lying literally in piles around my bedroom. I'm hoping those comic books come so I can stick all those in there and clear them away upstairs, kind of thing. Otherwise, I think I may get frowned upon. Yeah, I may get a butt whipping from the missus. If next time you see me in the video, I've got a black eye. Then you know that my woman gave me a good telling off. No, she wouldn't hit me. I don't think she hasn't yet. No, she's quite she's very even tempered. She's a lovely lady. Right. That's it then. So Staples looking a bit. Oh yeah, not liking the look of them Staples. But it wasn't sold to me as being pristine, to be honest. Anyway, it's a book in my collection. Even though the Staples are a bit rusty, it probably still outlived me, this book. It's got some spine roll. But what year is this anyway? It's 1973. 1973. Back when I was just a four-year-old boy. That's why I didn't collect it, because I was only 4 years old. Why didn't I have the foresight as a toddler to toddle into the shop and say, "Mummy, buy me Defenders number 6, Mummy"? Yeah, that's it then. Bit worried about them Staples. Not super terrible. This one here is given a bit of smudging. What do you call it? Staining. I don't think you can really clean Staples up, can you? I don't think so. Oh, this one's come a little. Oh, this on the covers come a bit away at the bottom. The covers come away at the bottom staple. Yeah. Oh well. You know, I'm not too worried about it. I wasn't sold it as being in pristine condition. As long as all the ones that I wanted are there, that's all that bothers me. And I've got them to read. Once I've got them all together, I can have a jolly good read through the whole of the Defenders run. And that's it then. That's it for this video. Cheers for watching. Does anybody want a Mighty Avengers 241? I've got a spare.
And now for the answer to the trivia question. It was Hank Pym, aka Yellow Jacket, in the Avengers 213, the court martial where he was famously thrown out of the Avengers.